Hey, Sunny here. Today we are going to look at the RG652AHM Ibanez and kind of go through the sound, the playability of it. Before we start diving into the sound, talk about the neck really quick. One thing about this neck is that it's flatter and is a little wider than some of the necks that you may be used to. If you're used to like a baseball type of neck, this will be a big difference for you. And if you're used to traditional frets, the jumbo frets would be different for you as well. I'm used to both. My EVH Wolfgang is like a little more smaller neck, and it's a smaller frets. It plays like a Les Paul. It's flatter than a Les Paul on an EVH Wolfgang, so it's very comfortable. Now, if you're not used to this kind of neck, it might take a little bit to get used to, but because of what the profile is so comfortable on this neck as well, the wisdom is a little wider, so give you a little more space to move around your hand. So it's a shredding neck, but again, you have to get used to it because you may not get used to a wider neck and a flatter radius. So it's something to get used to, something to think about. So when you check out to buy this guitar, touch the neck and feel the neck to see if something that you want. But this is, I'm used to RG. I have an RG550 which I love. So this is similar to that, so I'm used to it. But I just love this neck. It just feels really good. Another thing I want to tell you about is that the tremolo that comes with it, the tremolo bar, comes with a little tiny white insert thing right here. It has two of them. There's one right here and the one at the bottom. I removed the one at the bottom. You can do that to make the tremolo bar looser, to plug it in so it's not so tight. The guitar actually comes with some extra white stopper like this. That way you can exchange it. If this one wears off, you can replace it. But to do this, you just need to push it in. Just a little more, little bit of pressure. Push it right in. At first, if you're not putting too much pressure on it, it doesn't feel like it doesn't go in. But that's okay. It will go in fine. Just get a little pressure, and the bar will go in. So, the position of the guitar, there are 5 positions. Position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Position 1 is the bridge pickup, which is the DiMarzio tone zone, the humbucker. Position 2 is a split coil. You're actually using turn this into a single coil plus a single coil of the neck. The neck pickup is a DiMarzio Air Norton. So you have a single coil of this and a single coil of that. It gives you that twingy Telecaster sound. Okay. The middle pickup, position 3. I'm sorry, position 3 is the one I don't use a whole lot. You actually have both humbucker pickups on at the same time. It sounds a lot like the bridge pickup, but less treble, less sustained. It has a little warmer and fatter sound to it. I don't use it a whole lot, so I know some people that use this position a lot. Position 4 is just the neck pickup, the Air Norton pickup, running parallel. What that means is that you basically run a two single coil on the neck pickup. It has a Fender Strat sound to it. I actually use it to play, if I want to try to simulate acoustic guitar sound on my Ibanez, I would use that setting and roll my tone knob down and volume down, so you can strum with like acoustic rhythm. The position 5 is humbucker on the neck pickup. If you run distortion, that will give you that Jimi Hendrix sound to it. A little fatter and warmer sound. Again, everybody's preference different. Some people use the neck pickup to solo. And even Bobs can use both. Sometimes he goes from like a warmer solo with the neck pickup and he switch the bridge pickup to be more dynamic, have more attack and more bite to it. So those are the 5 positions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it sounds like in distortion with overdrive, each position basically playing the same thing. I'm going to try to play something that's you can hear the difference. Just to keep in mind, in the distortion mode, you may not hear the difference that great between the position. The clean channel will be. You can tell a big difference. And then after that, I'll show you which one I use the most. Okay, so here's the bridge pickup, position 1, overdrive. Okay. So that's position 1. Position 2, single coil neck and single coil bridge together. Middle position, both humbucker, neck, and neck pickup and bridge pickup together. Probably more for a classic, a little more classic open chord sound to it. I think that would be best to use those two humbucker pickups together. All right, so here's the 4th position, and that's a humbucker parallel. With the neck pickup, basically it's 2 single coil. You can hear some sounds like position 2 when you're doing single coil in both neck and bridge. Oh, by the way, I really love the tremolo bar. It's so easy to use. I don't usually use tremolo bar, but this is it gives me really good control of what I want to do with it. So, I also love the knob. Oh, one thing about the volume knob and the tone knob is that it's a little tight when I first got the guitar. So I sprayed a little bit of contact cleaner, my magic juice, into the pot of both volume knot and the tone knob. Now it turns really easy. It feels great. So. Alright, so now last position, the neck pickup. This is humbucker of the Air Norton. The neck pickup, you can play a lot of like Lights by Journey. There's a fat, warm sound to it. So that's the 5 position in overdrive mode, and let's go over the clean sound to it. Okay, here's the clean sound in position 1, humbucker, the bridge. Second position, single coil, neck and bridge both. I should have liked that a lot. Middle position, humbucker on both net and bridge. Position 4, single coil in the neck, both. It's called humbucker parallel. I want to mention on the neck, this is a Prestige treated neck. The frets are, so it rolls off the bottom and top, so it's a smooth. Has a really nice feel to it if you run your finger on it. and it feels great. Plus the bounded neck with the little line green on the side matches. This is really beautiful. I can't even describe it. You have to look at the neck yourself. Not in the video form, but actually pick up and feel it and look at it to see how nice it looks and feel. So you definitely can feel the quality of this guitar when you pick it up. So yeah, that's why it's a Prestige, because you just it's quality. Anyway, so here's the fifth position. This is the neck pickup humbucker. So that's all the 5 positions. We went through the Overdriven clean. The one I usually use the most normally is in the clean channel. I usually use the position 5, the humbucker, or position 4, which is a single coil. So the single coil, when I use the neck pickup and split into 2 single coil, I roll my tone knob down. And that's a huge huge knob for me. A lot of people don't know what tone is, or they don't use the tone. But when I get the clean sound, the tone control makes a huge difference. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So right now I'm in position 4. I have my tone all the way up to full 10. The volume of full 10, it sounds like this. So now I roll the tone down about halfway and turn my volume down a little bit. It's got a little acoustic sound to it. So when I play at church in the worship setting with the band, since I don't play acoustic guitar, I use electric guitar. I use it to stimulate the simulation to play the acoustic part using the electric. So that's what I do. I use the 4th position and the 5th position. I roll the tone and volume down, back it off so you get the acoustic sound to it. There's a neck pickup, position 5 when you use a humbucker. A little more louder, a little more in your face. So it depends on the part. So if you want to be more noticeable, I use the neck pickup, position 5. If not, I use position 4, where you split into a single coil. Now with this guitar, actually I like the position 2 a lot. Like I said before, with the tone all the way up. Beautiful, huh? very nice position to clean sound. So let's go back to the Overdrive and show you what I use the most. Alright, so you see what I just did? I had to go to the amp and turn it to the Overdrive because I don't have a pedal on my foot. One of the questions I get a lot is that people ask me what's my setup. It's very simple. What you see is my Marshall behind Darth Vader in the back, and that's it. I'm just using my webcam to record. I don't use any pedals at all. The Overdrive comes from the Marshall valve state 100-watt head, plugged into my 4x12 Laney cab, and that's what drives the sound. So with the this Overdrive section, I use bridge primarily the most, which most people do, and I also use the position 5 for a lot of neck stuff. It's got that Jimi Hendrix sound there. It has a little warmer, fatter tone to it. It also gives a little more jazzier, at the 5th position. But mainly just the bridge. Let's show you, because that's what most people use the bridge pickup for a lot of metal, rock, overdrive stuff. So here's what it sounds like to be. Let me play a little more stuff for you with this. Oh, by the way, you can hear I use a lot of sustain to it. That's because I kind of pinch all my notes when I play it, even when I play chords. It also has 24 frets instead of 22 normals, so 2 extra frets to play with in terms of soloing. Middle pickup you can use to a little more like a classic sound, like something like that. Second position is that little twinky sound to it. It's got a little distortion, country. So that's the guitar, and I really like it a lot. Like I say, I'm a big fan of RG series. I have RG550 from 1991. You saw my review of RG550. I wanted another guitar Alright, the RG series. So this is the one after I looked through all the RG guitars, I decided I wanted a Prestige that's made in Japan, like my RG550. And the craftsmanship was just all there. The pink is very nice. The guitar is completely set up when I got it. It stays in tune. I just used my tremolo bar and everything's still in tune. So it's just a great guitar. It's a great workhorse. I probably won't try to sweat on it too much. One thing about me playing is that I use my pinky. All the time I play fast, I use my pinky to anchor on the body. So I definitely probably not going to do this. Not going to do that on this guitar. That's why I have cheaper guitar that I play a lot. That I can sweat on it, abuse it, and still, still go. So this is more like, like my prime rib that I probably eat like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. So. Very responsive guitar, and thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do plan to get this guitar, and I hope I'll give you enough information to make the decision if you want to get it or not. The important thing is that check the neck to see if this is a neck that's good for that's for you. Everyone has different preference. Just make sure that the neck is for you, that you are comfortable with it. Thanks for watching.